Computer Sam is one of the weirdest and most unsettling stories on the Russian internet, yet a lot of people find his videos funny. Some could say it's just an aggressive kid who screams at his parents, but in reality he's 18 years old and what's worse, he's a victim of household abuse. Meet Kirill Samsonov, or as he's known online, Computer Sam. When I researched this kid, I watched a lot of videos, but this was far the best one, so if you speak Russian, definitely go check it out. After I listened to the full story of Computer Sam, I had to go on a little walk to really think about it, so be prepared to get a little emotional. Kirill was born on the 5th of March 2004 in the city called Shakhty. In 2015 he started uploading his first videos. Nothing out of ordinary. Some videos captured him beating levels in video games, some were just him walking around the house or him playing with toys. And you ask yourself how a dude innocent like this is capable of hitting these vocals. Well, he has autism. I'm not saying autism means you're instantly insane. There's a lot of famous people with that disorder who achieved big things, like Albert Einstein, Elon Musk, or Bill Gates. At first Kirill was chilling, and it didn't seem like it has huge control over Kirill. From 1st to 6th grade, Kirill was studying in normal school. He was getting straight A's with a little smiley face on the side, you know, and he actually had friends. In this video we can see that Kirill is overreacting and is ultra sensitive. However, after 6th grade he was moved to school for kids with special needs, and he was heavily bullied there, which definitely left marks on his mental and social development. In 2016, videos with gaming content recorded on his phone started to pop up on his channel. In these videos we could once again witness his sharp reactions. In less than a year, he already learned how to work with OBS and how to edit videos in Sony Vegas. His channel was then full of Minecraft tutorials, YouTube poops, and even these animations with thought behind them. Anyone who would stumble upon his channel wouldn't tell a difference between him and a random kid, so he didn't get any online attention. Only views he got were segments from cartoons he cut up or these YouTube poops. But that would soon change and his life will take 180-degree turn. While Kirill was playing Geometry Dash on his phone, his parents had some action in the next room, and 9 months later Kirill has a brother, Arseny, who got way more attention than his older brother, which resulted in Kirill uploading videos that definitely shouldn't be on YouTube. One day Computer Sam is having a blast looking at thumbnails at his homepage. Then he randomly stands up, picks up his camera and takes it to the bathroom to do the thing. Luckily he covered himself with a curtain, although we still could hear the whole process as he didn't mute the sound. There was another clip where he ran back and forth in the house and he couldn't see much as the quality was bad. However, what you could see was his thing as he was running naked. Here he's trying to force out a fart, but he failed and shorted instead. Then he took down his pants to wipe it out and he was smart enough to censor it, thank God. You have to understand that Computer Sam is having a hard time understanding what's socially or morally acceptable. These fragments of his life captured on camera show us how his parents don't give a damn about their acoustic kid more than anything else. They did indeed react to him, but only when he was loud enough to drag the attention. Something between 2018 and 2020, Computer Sam developed a new habit. Every time he left his house, he turned into a maniac who can't do anything else but count and keep track of different cars with specific features. A certain type of cars irritate you, other can get you in the state of euphoria. Emotions so intense that the thought of fighting it is almost pathetic. It's not hard for Kirill to get into counts of hundreds if the journey is long enough. His parents hated this new habit, however. Computer Sam has a lot of different random triggers that he must obey, otherwise he will have a mental breakdown and it's unthinkable for him to not react to a specific trigger. Same as whenever you hear "Would you kindly" from Ryan in Bioshock, you can't do anything else but listen to his orders. We can see a lot of these reaction in his thumbnail react videos. I didn't really understand what was the reason behind this behavior. Turns out it's most likely his way of dealing with chaotic thoughts in his head. He is trying to put everything in the correct order, everything at its own place, organize it so it logically makes sense. People like Sam are known for over-organizing things. Sam also uses very weird phrases. This is called echolalia. Sam most likely heard this phrase somewhere and now he uses it to express a specific emotion he was experiencing at a specific moment, as he doesn't know how to express it differently. Someone even made a little translation sheet to his phrases, which made a lot of people think he's schizophrenic. However, that's what's called neologism. Random made-up words he just uses to call specific things. Just like Kid says "Ugu Gaga" to let you know that he needs to use the bathroom. The most famous words he uses are "Ipiesana," which means Hyundai, and "Abisaka." I'm scared of these wheels. After school, Kirill got into college, but soon left due to big amount of homework. Thanks to that, Kirill had more than enough of free time and got into YouTube even more. A decision that would spiral into a series of horrible events that would shake his mental health. Computer Sam got more attention. However, with big power comes big responsibility. His viewers noticed how intensively he reacts to unfortunate events, and they spammed him with dislikes, unsubs, bad comments, or even reports, which resulted in YouTube turning off comments completely on his videos multiple times. A part of that, people were stealing his socials and channels as he wasn't careful enough to hide his passwords. And all that led to a lot of mental breakdowns and psycho attacks. Parents were calling him names and even hitting him so he would stop screaming. In a lot of videos from 2021, his mom didn't even call him by his own name. Instead, she used alternatives as and. Only spark of hope he had in his life was his grandma. That was the only person who tried to understand and help Kirill. However, even she sometimes would get physical. Someone at this period of time, he developed even more triggers that made him suffer. When he saw 18+ on a GTA 5 disc, you didn't even think about it and slided that disc into your Xbox 360. Or when you see video that says "for girls only," you will click on it regardless as you are curious. However, for Sam, that's something he desires to see, but it's out of his reach. Same way he reacts to defeats in video games. There's quantum of videos like these, but far the loudest are defeats in multiplayer games. Now at this point of the video you might think he's pretty stupid, but that's not true. When you look at his posts, comments, you will notice that he is using smart words, phrases, uses correct forms, and without any errors. Even I can't do that. He reads fast, has great memory, and thinks pretty logically. There is a video where he typed in a hard command from memory just for fun. He was making his own games, wrote code, and he even dreamed of becoming a programmer. And if we look into the very beginning, he was getting straight A's in the school. When I was watching this video from Morsh, there was a great explanation of what Computer Sam is going through. Autism. Not so mental disorder as a behavior problem. Autists can in fact be very smart. Problem is they simply can't live in the society due to lack of conclusions from their failures. They are not developing socially. What feels like a mental disorder is in reality disability to learn. There are levels of course, but that's the idea. And here it all finally makes sense. Kirill is very smart actually, but he just cannot control his emotions and he doesn't learn from his mistakes. And when you think of the fact that his parents hid him because of his autism side effects, like echolalia and overreacting to things, it makes you feel very sorry for him. Instead of treating it and choosing a different approach, they made his life a living hell, and his mental health was weaker by every day. But people kept on making fun of him in the comments and trolled him by collectively unsubscribing from him, knowing that Sam counts one by one every single sub he gets. Kirill's reaction made his parents so mad that his mother threw his phone away in the snow and his dad deleted his channel. Whole 2022 had a bunch of these channel deletings, but that didn't stop his fans from finding every new channel he made, and then they made fun of him and his whole family. Collectively making fun of Kirill spiraled into doxing his address and leaking phone numbers and bunch of private information of the whole family. Now when you open Google Maps, you can find his exact address where he lives marked as a hotel. Remember that, as that will be important later in the video. Kirill has his haters. It's mostly kids who just make fun of his phrases.
Фу, мимимишки, ненавижу быть мальчиком. Фу, простоквашино, ненавижу быть мальчиком.
Now it might sound weird, but there's a reason for him saying that. At some moments he wants to become a girl due to their privileges. Now as an adult I know that they're not as privileged, but as a kid I thought that being a boy means I need to work 10 times more just for being a boy. Girls usually win in cartoons and they are highlighted more in the after movie credits. People say he's hating women and he's basically an incel, but that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. As the dude is basically mentally kid in his head. Some people think that he's a maniac, yet even in the most heated moments, only thing he did was just breaking of some stuff. Dude who basically watches cartoons. Yeah, sure, that's the worst maniac right there. And believe it or not, he also gets heat for liking cartoons. Something like, damn, you're 18 and you still watch shows for kids. Computer Sam has way easier time understanding morals from cartoons than some complex movies and adult emotions. So that makes absolute sense. In 2021 to 2022, he uploaded the most freaky videos. Vids about problems with VPN, OBS crashes, message to YouTube staff. There was even a video where parents made fun of Kirill because of his mental breakdown. And in all of these videos, parents were treating him like a normal kid who is misbehaving. So when you hit him or scream at him, he will snap out of it and become normal again. His parents did sometimes try to understand Kirill, and they even took part in one of his YouTube challenges. Mom even tried to calm down Kirill without being aggressive.
На другом канале выставь. Чё тебе? Не все равно. А завтра переставишь на то. Конечно, сегодня понадела штук 10 надо, да?
But soon Dad would still go to the back old tracks. Kirill screamed, had mental breakdowns, and his parents tried to fight fire with fire. His father hated the fact that his son is documenting his whole life on the internet.
Я ему пообещал разбить телефон, я его сейчас выкину на
Не надо.
за вот это дерьмо, которое он потом в интернет будет.
И чё? Уж лучше посветить.
In the August of 2023, his father deleted all his channels after another screaming session. Soon this YouTuber would release a video about Computer Sam and people started to really worry about Kirill. Remember I told you his address was already on the Google Maps? So under that video there was a comment asking people to call police to check on him. Nobody knows whether Kirill's household had a cop visit or not. However, soon Computer Sam had another YouTube channel where parents made sure he doesn't post anything disturbing. So first videos were innocent like these. He did also record reactions to thumbnails like in the old days, but without using a microphone for some reason. From February of this year, he started uploading videos with voice again, and he actually seems happy. Parents aren't screaming or hitting him anymore. He seems more chilled out and not stressed, doesn't react to stuff as intense as he used to, and turns camera off after the first request from his parents. His comment section used to be flooded with hate and trolls. Now his comments are full of people supporting him and understanding his situation. Someone even built him a map in Minecraft with his famous phrases.
18 плюс ВБ, поясните мне, дайте мне сбить, что ли. А оружейный магазин убили пистолетом.
On the 5th of March, he uploaded a short of him celebrating his 20s. Comments are filled with people wishing him happy birthday. Usually characters I cover fall into big depression, gambling, alcohol, etc. But in this story, Computer Sam seems to actually be doing good. I hope that carries on and he will become the best programmer this world has ever seen. Thanks to Morsh for letting me use info from his video, and you will find my Discord and Patreon down in the description. Bye bye.